I'm very grateful to you for inviting me to this wonderful program and listening to these inspirational speeches made before me. I had written a short speech about women and the status of women in Pakistan, giving all kinds of statistics. But then I decided that I don't. Let me talk about my own life and talk about the challenges that I have faced and what lessons I have learned from them and how I have dealt with them, and also about the opportunities that I have had. So I would like to, as you mentioned, that I was with the Oxford University Press for 30 years as the Chief Executive for Pakistan. But before that, I had joined Oxford University Press at a lower level, and I was based in Lahore, and the area that I was supposed to cover was the whole of the Punjab and the whole of KP, as the frontier province as it was then called. I'm talking about the 80s. So my job was to promote OUP books in these areas. So, and in those days, OUP was a very small organization. So I was operating on a shoestring budget. So I was supposed to go to Peshawar and generate a demand for OUP books. So I went there, and I went in a public wagon because OUP could not afford airfare. And I could have gone by train, but I went by wagon because I also wanted to stop on the way in Jena and do some work there. Anyway, I arrived in Peshawar, and I could not stay at a fancy hotel because, as I said, we had a limited budget. I stayed in a small hotel in Peshawar. I mean, can you imagine? I'm talking about the 80s when I was a young woman. Can you imagine telling a young woman now, you go on a sales tour to Peshawar, go in a public bus and stay in a small hotel. But in those days, I think things were maybe safer. So I went. And